This is a review of the St. Augustine Holiday KOA, which is in St. Augustine, Florida. And this is on the east coast side of Florida near the Atlantic Ocean. And the KOA is actually only about a 5-minute drive from the beach. You could even ride your bikes over there, it's so close. And it's about a 15-minute drive into downtown St. Augustine, which is really nice. We loved this campsite. There were nice big pull-through spots. There were also spots that were right against the lake because they have a small private lake right at the KOA where you can do fishing and just enjoy the scenery, and our kids were loving the ducks. The campsites were nice and big. They had a concrete paved area where there was a picnic table and chairs, and they all had grills. There was also trash pickup right there on your site, which made it really easy, and a propane fill station, which is always nice, and a camp store. Here's the map to show a little bit about the layout, but really any of the sites would be nice. Our favorite feature was the really close access to the beach, and we were able to just park on the street right next to one of the beach access areas. This was only 3/4 of a mile from the KOA, and we were able to run out and go to the beach. We actually got in pretty late, so we were just catching it as sunset was hitting, and the riptide was really high, so we were not able to go into the water. But this was the kids' first time seeing the ocean and being on a beach, so it was super exciting, and what a wonderful place to do this at and be able to be so close and have this really cool experience. So absolutely loved it. Some of the great features of the beach are, of course, the really soft sand. I think St. Augustine's known as being one of the best beaches in Florida. There was also a big pier where you could walk out and kind of go out into the water, and you could see the cruise ships. There were a lot of big shipping ships that were carrying large cargo containers, and then cruise ships that were coming through, and so we were able to talk about with the girls and share some of that information because of course they haven't had a lot of exposure to that living in Colorado, so it was pretty cool to be able to see all of that and explain it to them and just hang out by the water, and they were loving it. The close access into town meant we were able to easily go and check out the Castillo de San Marcos and some of the other cool sites within St. Augustine, which is such a great city to visit. I wish we could have spent more time here, but this was just kind of a pass-through night, but a great location to be at. We ate dinner at a place called Harry's that had an outside patio, and we could sit and listen to live music and just enjoy the beautiful weather, and the food was really good, so recommend it too.